Hi, for Stoneham TV, I'm Dennis O'Hara, and this is 6 Steps to Winning the Holiday Season with your digital marketing. Stoneham TV offers these digital marketing webinars and seminars for the small businesses, nonprofits of our community and surrounding communities, and really anybody in the world, because these tips will apply to your business no matter where you're located. Again, most of them are geared toward businesses in the United States of America, of course, but you can find some of these tips helpful no matter where you are. So welcome to our webinar today on winning the holiday season. I'll start the webinar in a moment, but first I want to tell you a little bit about Stoneham TV. Stoneham Community Access Television is a community media center in Stoneham, Massachusetts. We have in-house studios with cameras, editing bays. We have portable cameras that community members can learn to use and then take out into the community to tape events and other presentations and programs going on around town that they want to get the word out. And we can do studio shows, and all training is provided, and everything is offered free to charge to any Stoneham resident, or employee, or owner of a Stoneham business, or any nonprofit or charity that operates within the Stoneham area. And if you don't qualify, that doesn't mean that you don't have access to the same resources. This is a national program and funded by the cable companies. And there's pretty much a community media access center in just about every municipality in the continental United States. And so I would check it out if you don't have specifically Stoneham TV. There's something out there run by either one of the TV stations or a separate nonprofit organization, or in some cases run by the town themselves. So check out there. The resources do exist. Now, let's get started. Talking about the holidays, and we'll go ahead and start. Tips for winning the holiday season. It's that time of year again. The holidays are sneaking up on us, and with the holiday season accounting for such a large portion of your sales or donations, it's important to be prepared to capture your customers' or your donors' attention during this crucial time of year. Okay, let's take a look at a few stats. We know that 40% of consumers will actually begin their shopping before Halloween. And with all the potential delays in shipping and supplies, it's possible that even more may choose to do their shopping early. Today, we've got all kinds of information to help businesses and organizations. For those of you who are nonprofits, this time of year is just as important for you. We know that online donations increased by an average of $29 last year. So that means that it's not just sales that are good. $29, that means that's an average. That means that half of them gave more than $29. Half gave less than $29, but the average donation went up by $29 last year. That's pretty significant. That's why today we're going to provide you with some actionable steps to stand out from the crowd, because there are a lot of holiday promotions out there, and we'll help you come up with a marketing plan that leverages important online marketing channels for your business and helps you get your customers' attention where they are. With that in mind, let's take a look at the agenda for today's session. We'll be going through 6 tips that help you plan your holiday marketing campaign, show you how to promote your campaign in all the right channels, and using your stats to identify who your hot leads are and how to follow up with them. My name is Dennis O'Hara. I am a digital marketer. I have been in marketing since the early 90s. After college, I have been doing pretty much the same thing my entire life. I was an early adopter, actually, of technology in the use of marketing and sales. I recognized very early that technology had an enormous potential to make my life easier and the lives of my colleagues easier by fully embracing it. And it has, but it's also created a whole different set of issues that we never had to deal with when we were just dealing with printers and mail people and this and that and that. Now we're dealing with technology, and we've got to make sure things are there in a timely manner, and they're, a whole different set of challenges when you're dealing with online marketing. And as one of, like I say, the early adopters of the technology in marketing theme, then I've been doing this for quite a while. So a lot of the information I'll share with you today will reference Constant Contact. That's because as a Constant Contact certified partner, I know what features and capabilities the platform offers and how they line up with the marketing goals and techniques that we'll speak of today. Many of the features I'll speak of, however, are available on a variety of other email marketing and social media management platforms. Before we dive in, I'd like to ask you to think about a few things. I'd like you to think about what's your biggest challenge in preparing your holiday marketing. Figuring out what to focus on, understanding your audience and making sure that you can reach them effectively, figuring out what to write in your emails and social media posts, figuring out how to connect and get in front of people, knowing what's working in your holiday marketing so you can use the information to improve your results. Tip one is to get a lay of the land, and that means being prepared for big shopping or giving days. Take some time now to identify which of these big days are important to your business or nonprofit organization and mark them on your calendar. Think about some of the traditional holidays that will play a role in shopping or giving, but also think about some of these other days that are important if you're in retail or even a nonprofit. For all the 6 tips today, I'm going to give you an action item to complete to help you with your marketing plan. So how can we take action here with the first tip? You can use any calendar, of course, but an easy way to do it is through the calendar view within your Constant Contact or other online management system account. In the settings, you can turn on the holidays for your country and state and then start to plot your marketing campaigns within that same calendar. And a cool feature Constant Contact recently added is that you can sync the calendar in your account with your Google, Apple, or Outlook calendar so you can stay on top of your marketing. You can't gauge success without a goal. For example, if your goal is to get to Nashville, how do you know you've met your goal? Same thing with marketing this holiday. Each of you will have unique goals: sales of a particular product or service, increase donations by X. Define your top 3 goals and build your marketing around those goals. This will help you define what you put into your marketing efforts. Tip 3 is to spend some time defining your audience, because understanding your buyer will help you better appeal to your audience so that you can create messaging that engages them and encourages them to take action. What is a buyer persona and why do we need one? It's a fictional representation of your ideal client or target audience. With a clear picture of who you're marketing to, it's much easier to develop targeted, effective content that speaks to your ideal buyer's goals and challenges. Just like setting goals, knowing your average customer or donor's needs and personality helps you craft your holiday marketing to reach them. The more you can personalize your content to speak to your ideal customer or donor is a step up to actually reaching them. So let's take Mary as an example. She's likely not even close to your buyer donor persona, but if she were, what are some of the things we could use to market to her? Let's take a deeper look at Mary here. Mary, 72 years old female, lives in South Boston. Retired secretary, she has 5 grandchildren and enjoys knitting, arts, and crafts. She also enjoys visiting local museums. She buys online and also buys via catalogs. She loves music and rom-coms. How does this help us? If this is a typical buyer or donor, the first thing we should do for almost any marketing is humanize ourselves. By seeing our ideal persona, we realize that we are selling to humans. This should prevent us from constantly saying buy, 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 or donate, 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 but we should also focus on what our buyer personally actually needs. Mary would likely to be attracted to items that enhance the things she loves. Of course, depending on what we're offering, it would appear that anything that helps her save time would be something of interest to her. She's so busy and active that anything that could give her more time to do the things she loves would likely resonate with her. What is an action that we could take here to define our audience better? So think about who you know, an active customer, donor, or volunteer. What are their passions, their interests? Knowing them helps you think through the humanity of what you're saying with your marketing and connect to the real needs of your audience. The next tip is to tell your story. Standing out from the competition is one of the most challenging parts of owning a small business. Maybe you have better trained staff, extended hours, faster and cheaper shipping, more frequent offers and promotions, or highly rated customer service. You can and should use all these things in your marketing to attract, convert, and retain customers. But you also have one thing that's uniquely yours, which will always set you apart from your competition. It will never be eclipsed by a competitor, and you will never stop being the world's foremost expert on it: your own small business story. Your business's or nonprofit story and the passion, personality, and human face that you put into it gives you a major advantage over larger businesses when it comes to your ability to market yourself. You can demonstrate your expertise in person. You can relate to your community. You can give people the promise that when they come in to buy a product or get a service, they'll have a genuine human interaction. And that's what customers are looking for, a human connection, especially at this time of year. Turn a product offering into why that matters to you, why it took this long to get it right. How can this donation directly help the community? Don't just sell something, tell the story around that thing. So what kind of stories can we tell, and how do you tell a story that's actually going to help you sell more over the holidays? The easiest is by sharing a customer story and how it relates to your product or service. Why did you bring this to market? What went into it? What's your passion? How does that passion relate to your ideal customer or donor? If your product is given as a gift, who would be a good fit for it? If you're asking people to donate for the holidays, how does that gift affect those in need during the holidays? Another thing that's going to pull your story together is with your imagery. If an image speaks 1,000 words, then it's a perfect tool to help you relate your story to your ideal customer persona. Use an image that relates to the story you're telling, and in the spirit of the holidays, relates the holiday season to your customer and or donor. Some specific tips for images beyond the content are: choose the right size. Don't let an image be too large. Whatever is seen above the scroll is going to resonate the most with your audience, but we also want them to click and take action. If you bury your call to action too low in the email, some may not see it. Don't go to Google and just download an image. Avoid copyright issues. Those images on Google are likely copyrighted. That's not a wise thing to do with your marketing. Use your own photos. If you're able to, an effective way to humanize your marketing and get relatable images is to use your own. It's a great way to connect your story to your audience. Or you can find stock images. They keep from using images that are copyrighted. If you use Constant Contact, there's a stock image gallery installed with thousands of free images and millions of images that are only a few bucks. I also use Pexels, Pexels.com, and Pixabay, Pixabay.com. They both have images that you can use with copyright free, and Pexels actually has short video clips too that you can use in your content. If you have Constant Contact, utilize the Canva Constant Contact integration. Constant Contact has an amazing integration with Canva, so if you use Canva, you can push images and campaigns right into Constant Contact to use in email, social, landing pages, and ads. So your next action is to write your first story. Will it be about a customer, staff member, how much passion brought a product to life, how a donation helped someone? The next tip is to share your stories in a variety of marketing channels to get the word out. Today, we're going to focus on 5 areas, and the maximum thing here is to use these tools to maximize your success. And first up is your website, which is important because it's the home base for all of your marketing activities and where you should be driving traffic to make purchases or book appointments or donate to your cause. What are the things we need to change or add to our website for the holiday season? First and foremost, very, very, very important. Ensure your website is mobile responsive. In this day and age, if it's not rendering on a mobile device, you aren't going to get much business. Check your site's load speed. In short, your website should load as fast as possible. The ideal website load time for mobile sites is 1 to 2 seconds. 53% of mobile site visits are abandoned if pages take longer than 3 seconds to load. A 2-second delay in load time resulted in abandonment rates of up to 87%. You'll have a harder time telling your story if you don't collect email addresses. If someone's visiting our site, what are they telling us? They're interested. Getting email out to these visitors is key to growing this holiday season and beyond. Offer a discount. If possible, offer something tangible when you solicit for their contact information. The good news is you can tie Constant Contact email marketing to automation and send a new subscriber email the second they subscribe. So if you offer a discount, you could deliver it in an automated email and you know where the discount is likely going to be applied in that purchase just in time for the holidays. Blogging not only helps you tell your story, it helps keep you within search engine optimization. Though keep in mind that you want to write content not for search engines, but for the people reading it. If we write only to gain traction in SEO, then we might miss the big picture about making the human connection. A big advantage of putting time into blogging is that blog posts can often easily be converted into other types of content for social media, images with captions, infographics, tweets, stories, and by far the most consumed content on any website, video. If an image speaks 1,000 words, then a video speaks 1,000,000 images. There is no stronger way to make an impact on potential holiday shoppers or donors than video. It's the strongest storytelling tool you have. The next tool to set up or optimize is Google My Business. For those who don't have a Google My Business profile already set up, it's definitely worth spending the time or money to get it going. Your Google My Business profile offers clients a powerful look at your business as a whole. It's up to you to spotlight your strengths and make it easy for prospective clients to engage with you. Especially important to set up if you have it in time for the holidays. Here are some steps to take today. It may seem obvious, but contact info is often a stumbling block on business profiles. When populating your profile, check your business name. The name on your profile must match the name on your signature, signage, and logo. Do not try to add additional details like a location name or keywords, both of which can be flagged by Google as spam. Your address. Meticulously check your address listing. Your abbreviations should be consistent across your website, social media presence, and more. The difference between the word court and the abbreviation CT may not seem significant, but it can cause your account to be flagged for inconsistencies. Your hours. Avoid negative reviews by posting carefully checked hours. Customers are bound to be upset if they pay you a visit and it turns out your business is closed. Make sure your hours are up to date on My Business. And don't forget to indicate both regular and holiday hours, especially during the holidays when at time business hours are sometimes in flux. Add relevant photos. Photos are a must-have on your business listing profile for these reasons. It creates a high standard. Quality photos can affect a customer's opinion of your business. Anyone can upload photos to your profile, so you'll want to boost the quality by adding your own professional-grade photos. Building your ranking. When you add photos, you're showing Google that you're an active member of the community. You're also building your ranking. Showing up in searches. By providing photos, you are offering images that will appear in your local search results, make them compelling and polished. And they encourage engagement. Photos are an important part of trust building with new customers. Customers are more likely to engage with your business when they are confronted with high-quality photos. Make it simple for customers to leave you a review by using a shortcut link. Provide a call to action on your website. Highlight reviewers' positive contribution to their community of fellow consumers. Communicate with reviewers to let them know they're being heard. And the most important tip, never, ever, ever offer discounts or gifts to people for leaving a review. Those are against Google's policies. Thank them. Respond if they have a concern, but do not offer any discount or a gift for posting a review. And then you can use posts to boost your ranking. Post often. Some posts expire after a week. Keep your feed alive and well by generating content regularly. Update customers about holiday events. Create buzz about upcoming events by posting announcements and reminders. Utilize calls to action. Invite action by using link CTAs every time you post. Communicate. Continue to inform guests about shipping, restocking, and other holiday-related news. Let's move on to the next channel, which is going to be YouTube and video, which is great for telling your stories and engaging your customers. Why share video this holiday season on YouTube? Some of you may be really reticent to get in front of the camera, but that's how you're going to establish a real, true connection. Get in front of the camera if you can. There's no better way to establish your story and your organization's humanity than a human face. If you don't want to get in front of the camera, shoot a video with your outer camera, show your products, locations, or events. Simply narrate, talk about what you're doing, or show a service being done, or show a before and after. Videos are some of the most important content you can create for your organization. There are 2 billion active users on YouTube watching 1 billion hours of video per day. It's an amazing way to build your audience this holiday season. The next tool to use is email, which is how you're going to reach people directly in their inbox to communicate your stories and your offers. How can you design great-looking, effective emails over the holiday season? I want to talk about some stats for a minute, as we recently ran a survey with small businesses and consumers. In a recent Constant Contact survey, 34% of consumers said email is the most helpful method of communication to receive from a small business when they're considering a purchase. And emails with a clear discount code or coupon are more likely to be opened, leading to more purchases than any other type of email a small business could send. Along with your promotional emails you send, I want you to encourage to think about how you're adding value in your strategy as well, especially during the holiday season. Think about things that make shopping easier, maybe gift ideas, fun things to do with the kids, even recipes. These types of things add value and encourage people to continue to read and open your emails over time, all the while keeping your consumer persona in mind and continuing to tell your story. Still not convinced? Let me spell it out for you. Email marketing makes money. Email marketing has a return on investment of 36 to 1. Think about that. For every dollar spent on email marketing, the return is $36. That's insane. That's a higher return than you can expect from any other form of marketing, digital or otherwise. I think social media advertising may have a 3 to 1 ROI. $36. Put your resources into email marketing and you will make money. Frequency and timing is a question I get all the time. When it comes to your time-sensitive promotions, I suggest using a series of 3 emails to give people reminders about your offer. This is great for email, but also something I'd suggest when you're posting about your offer on social media. The holidays are an especially busy time of year, and people may get distracted, so it's okay to send multiple emails to remind them. Depending on the timing of your offer, you can announce your offer as early as you want to start it, maybe 2 weeks before your offer ends. Then a week later, send an email to remind them to take advantage of the offer. And then a day or 2 before your offer expires, give them one last chance reminder. Another important thing to get better results when it comes to email this season is to segment your email list, as everyone on your list is different. So you want to split your list into smaller groups of like contacts so you can send them relevant information that triggers them to take action. For retail businesses, you might want to split lists by, types of products purchases, products clicked on, or even repeat or new customers. Business to business might want to focus on services purchased, services clicked on, topics clicked on for blog entries and videos, things like that. And again, separate out repeat clients. Nonprofit, you want to have a clear division between your volunteers and donors. Those may overlap. There's no problem with having someone on more than one list. That's the great thing, because having a service like Constant Contact weeds that out for you. You're only sending one email as long as the person's only in there once. And then, of course, you can split donors by donor level, and as well as the people that you serve, the interest in the services. Let's move on to the last tool we're going to talk about today, which is social media. The big thing to note with social media is that it should be used in conjunction with all the other marketing tools. Social should just be another layer in your marketing to reach more people. What should you be posting on social media over the holiday season? Now would be a great time to make sure your social profiles are up to date. Many pages were created years ago, and it's common to let information lapse. Utilize social's quick engagement to funnel contacts into your more relationship-centric email campaigns. Constant Contact offers a lead generation landing page that allows for you to grow a list on social media, blogs, anywhere you can share a link. If you can, offer a discount or incentive to push social followers into your email list. You can even reward them automatically via a welcome email sent as soon as they sign up. Obviously, the most fun thing to do is humanize your page with festive imagery and video. One of the blogs I follow is called Social Media Today, and they recently published a post with 10 social media holiday contest ideas. I'll post the link in the video description. Here's your next action. Share your story, your passion, and speak to your ideal customer via your site, social, video, and an email marketing. Remember, you don't have to constantly sell or ask. We buy from, donate to, take action with other people, not products. The holidays are an ideal time to bring in your humanity and show your clients, customers, and donors the passion for what you do. Let's move on to our last tip, which is to measure your success and do some follow-up work with your leads. What are some of the most important metrics we need to pay attention to, and why are they important in measuring success? Remember how we talked about setting goals at the start of the presentation? We can't fully gauge success unless we set goals first. That goes beyond selling X more items. How much web traffic were you anticipating? Did you drive that traffic? How did you get there? Social, email, a combination? How many new subscribers did you anticipate being added due to your holiday activities? Were you asking for subscribers on social, in person, on your website? How many people were you trying to reach on social? Did they engage, comment, like, share? How much business did you drive from your site or from email? Speaking of email, how many clicks did you get from holiday marketing versus non-holiday? Did you use a strategy to drive more clicks? Where did they go after? What was most popular? Which links got the most clicks? What will you do with the data post-holiday? How many people hit your site and then left right away? How can we retain them in the new year? Keep in mind, your job doesn't end on January 2nd. It should take all the data you gathered during the holidays, compare the goals you set, and then set new goals. How can you improve in 2023? And now what do we need to do with that information? For email, remember that you can track what people click on. Use that data to segment your list so you can send more targeting emails in the future. Don't gather email addresses during the holidays and then just sit on them. Engage as soon as you can. Yes, many will be more likely holding on to cash in the new year, but that's a great time to engage, build relationships, and stay top of mind. Use data to not only send targeted content, but also to personalize your email marketing. You can and should include people's names and other pertinent data in the subject line and the body of your email. Relevancy is key in email marketing. Deliver what people want and need will keep them opening your emails in the future. Utilize data to continue to refine your segmentation and your content to keep that content relevant. If you notice trends in your clicks via email, can you incorporate your learnings into other marketing channels? If many of your leads or customers like something in an email, odds are they'll like it in video or on social. Your most important next step. Look at all your data sources, especially email marketing. What has been the most popular content? Who are your most active subscribers? Are they customers or donors yet? If not, those are going to be your most likely next customers and donors. Segment these active clickers and target them. They are ready to take action now, as they are likely thinking about holiday needs or giving right now. If you don't have all the tools you need to be successful this holiday season, now is the time for you to take action. With Constant Contact, you can run far more than just email, from websites and landing pages to Google My Business. We've got you covered. There is even a beautiful integration with Vimeo, so you can create marketing videos right in your Constant Contact account. When you use YouTube, you can add a video link to your email with just a push of a button. You can easily sync Vimeo as well. You can even build landing pages, a single-page website, do anything you want, and when you share a video there, it's playable. Of course, Constant Contact has you covered with email, and with tools like A/B split test, resend and on-openers, and more. There's so much power in Constant Contact's email tool to help you this holiday season. Social media, you can post to Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter right from your Constant Contact account, and even monitor replies and likes, see analytic data, and more. Now's the time for you to take action, and I've got an amazing offer for you. You can get 30% off Constant Contact through the holidays and into the new year, so you can spread the message and share your story and leverage the data on the new year to get you off on the right foot. You can also take advantage of a 60-day free trial. It has not all of the features and bells and whistles, but you can at least try it and see what you like, and then still take advantage of the 30% off for 3 months when you sign up. You can scan the QR code that's on the screen now, or I will put the link in the description of this video. So let's review our tips. Get a lay of the land. Define your audience. Tell your story. Share your stories. Measure your success. Use the right tools to reach your audience. I want to thank you for joining me today, and Stoneham TV would like to thank you as well. And I hope if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. My email will be in the video description, dennis@stonehamtv.org, and we can get started. And if you are interested in learning more about any of the things that we talked about today, you can reach out to me. I am also available to give presentations in person and online to your community groups and your professional organizations. Just reach out to me, and I'm happy to do that. Again, for Constant Contact and Stoneham TV, I'm Dennis O'Hara. This has been Holiday Marketing, and try the tips, and best of luck.